Behind me on the DJ table is one of the most prolific producers that hip-hop has ever presented, the mighty Mad Lib. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip-hop history. I am going to kill that. Thank God that was clumsy. He's back there getting stomped. Where did that come from? It was a trans man.
A local man accused of attacking Dave Chappelle on stage says he was triggered by the comedian's jokes. Video of the stunning takedown at the Hollywood Bowl was obtained by TMZ May 3rd. In an exclusive jailhouse interview with the New York Post now, Isaiah Lee says he didn't like Chappelle's jokes about the LGBTQ community and homelessness, but insisted he never meant to hurt the comedian. Lee spoke from the Twin Towers Correctional Facility saying, "I identify as bisexual and I wanted him to know what he said was triggering. I wanted him to know that next time he should consider first running his material by people it could affect." 23-year-old Isaiah Lee is also facing attempted murder charges for allegedly stabbing his roommate last December.
You know, everything's funny. Everything's funny until it happens to you. A mere 3 months after that terrible attack that Chris Rock endured, I was on stage at the Hollywood Bowl, and a lunatic jumped out of the crowd and attacked me. Now, I gotta tell you, if it happens to you, you don't even know what the is happening. It was like slow motion. I just looked over. I don't know this thing. I was looking, I said, oh my God, I'm being attacked. And this motherfucker was ragged. He jumped at me. He was like, ah! I'm old, but I'm fast. I caught this motherfucker's head with my hand and pulled his hoodie over his eyes. I can still feel his head in my hand. It was spongy. He had been growing dreadlocks. Not the beautiful dreads that breastfarians grow. These were accidental LA homeless dreads. These shit had leaves and sticks and bottle caps and shit in it, some kind of grease. I was like, ugh, like this. And then I fell down. And he knocked me all the way on the ground. And I was like, man, this is a bad situation. I don't know if I'm gonna die or what's gonna happen. But in that moment, of vulnerability, you know what occurred to me that had never occurred to me before in my life? In that moment, it occurred to me that bodyguards should not wear dress shoes to work. Travis came out slipping and sliding on some kind of beautiful loafer and fell flat on his back. I said, oh my God, now both of us are down. I gotta handle this shit myself. So I popped right back, boom, and then the kid that knocked me down, he popped up, boom, and we looked at each other and realized at the same time, I was bigger than him. And that took off running. And I started to chase him, and I said, I picked the microphone up. So I'm gonna finish this show now. That's right. For 3 months before that, I'd been making fun of Chris Rock. And people would ask me all the time. They'd say, Dave, what would you do if you were Chris Rock and Will Smith slapped you in the face? And to this day, the answer is the same. Well, I don't know what I would have done. I've never been in a situation that extreme. But I do know now what Will Smith would not have done. And that is enjoy the rest of his evening.
Dave Chappelle's an absolute legend. Anyone who can get attacked on stage and turn it into a big joke, instead of being like the rest of Hollywood, being all freaked out and they'd have to go home and cry on the news and everything about it. Old Dave made a joke about it. It's a shame how we've let society get to a place where people get so offended by something and run and attack somebody on stage. I mean, over what? jokes. People have been making jokes since the beginning of time, making fun of anything, fat people, any kind of people. And yet, this is so triggering that you're going to attack somebody in public on stage. Fuck that. It's time to set an example. Start locking these motherfuckers up.